you're not quite 1,000 pounds.
Hello and welcome to season 1, episode 2 of Season Sisters.
Yes.
We're watching Pounder still.
I'm Summer.
And I'm Autumn.
Okay, so this episode aired on Wednesday, January 8th in the year 2020. Amy and Tammy go to Atlanta to meet Dr. Procter to discuss weight loss surgery. Dr. Procter gives Tammy a hefty weight loss goal before he will approve her for surgery. The dietitian has more bad news for Amy.
Ooh, intriguing.
And it's not, never mind. I don't
And they called it 1,000 pounds to freedom.
1,000 pounds of freedom, so they're going to die.
They're going to die. They're going to weigh 0 pounds.
What a terrible title. Should it be like
Wait,
500 pounds to freedom, maybe?
I would say 500 pounds to
500.
freedom.
I feel like if they were both 250, I'd be like, that's good. Like, good for them. But yeah, no, 1,000 pounds, I was like, oh, okay, well, this is the end. Like,
Yeah.
you're dead.
They're dead.
Because you can't lose 1,000 pounds if you weigh
1,000 pounds.
Like, even your skeleton weighs more. Like, I don't even know. I guess, I don't know what's happening. It's not a good title.
No, it's not a good title. It's a terrible title.
Yeah, it's not great.
But we are heading to Atlanta to meet Dr. Procter in person. And we start out with Tammy walking to the car, and she looks in obvious pain.
Once again, every time she walks or moves, it does make you be like, ugh.
It looks rough. It looks like it hurts.
I'm all for loving yourself and being who you are, but at some point you're like, that is uncomfortable.
There's a limit though to, like, there are people who can be big who
absolutely
are still healthy. I don't know if they're healthy, but they're living a life.
Yeah, they're not restricted.
The opposite. Tammy is not living any sort of a life at this point.
No,
it's just she looks like she's pained, and watching her get in the van is horrible looking.
I feel like, I know it sounds terrible. I would laugh at you.
I don't know if I would laugh at you because she is in so much pain.
I mean, I feel like I would turn around a lot and be like, oh my God.
I don't know. Like, you fall a lot, and I do
Rude.
laugh at you, but
You
I always
laugh a
make sure
lot.
you're fine.
After you laugh.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, you could laugh. You would laugh as I was getting to the van and be like, are you okay now?
Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Do you need a water? And then we do see Tammy drinking a bottle of water, which I found impressive.
Ugh.
That's a big difference from Sodies.
It is. It's just not as good.
So that's like the first sign that maybe we're trying to make some improvements at this point.
True.
But they are planning a YouTube meet and greet in Georgia. I watched the YouTube video, and the YouTube video was actually super cute with their interactions. And the YouTube video was posted May 7th, 2019. So that's probably about the time that they would have gone down.
Yeah.
And then after the video, it ends with Tammy telling Amy, "Good job, bitch."
You know, you have to encourage your sister, but you don't want her to get too full of herself.
Bitch is definitely, it's interesting that like bitch can be used by them as a term of endearment.
It really is.
And also like bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, because we call each other skank all the time.
We do.
Like, that's kind of our term of endearment. But I don't ever call you skank when I'm mad at you.
Yeah, no.
But it is weird because they do say like, oh, I love you, bitch. And fucking bitch.
They do. They do
it's
say
like,
that.
What the heck just happened?
Oh my God. But they
Yeah,
talk
it's a
about
lot.
how they're both nervous about the appointment.
Yeah.
And Tammy says that she's had doctors tell her that she just needs to lose weight and walk away. So she's concerned that that's what Dr. Proctor's going to do. And that does sound harsh, but at a certain point, like doctors for women tend to be pretty terrible, where they say like, well, it's because you're a woman or because you need to lose weight. And it's always what's happening.
Yeah.
So I get where they're coming from, but also a lot of her issues are weight related issues, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all of those, knee pain, back pain. Like, you can, no offense, but you'd be able to look at someone and go, honey, you need to lose weight.
Yeah. But I do agree with Tammy that it does seem she doesn't want a doctor just to say that. She wants help.
She wants someone to solve the problem for her.
Yeah, I feel like that's the main thing. Like, if she really wanted help, then she would take that advice and be like, okay. But I do hate that doctors are like, oh, well, my period's bad. Well, you need to lose weight.
Well, you need to lose weight.
Well, my leg is broken. Well, you should probably lose weight. It's like, okay.
Are you on your period?
Yeah. No, that gets very, that's why I don't go to doctors.
Yeah, you should go to doctors though. But I get where she's coming from. But at this point, it really seems like Tammy already is showing the signs for the future that she doesn't want to take accountability
For sure.
for her own failings.
Yeah.
And her own addiction.
Yeah.
So
that gets so much clearer as we go on in this
at the end of this episode, even.
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah. But they go to grab some lunch at Country Cupboard Restaurant, which is still open.
Oh my gosh, we go to the buffet together?
We go to the buffet, and they're calling it their last supper. And Amy generously goes and grabs all their plates.
It is, I hated that because I'm like, why would you take people of this size to a buffet? Like, I
to
feel
zoom
like,
in on their mouths.
oh my gosh, no, the camera angles are terrible.
I hate that. Like, I don't need to watch their mouths eat.
No.
Like, but if you do that to anybody, no matter the size, it's gonna look disgusting.
No one wants to see that.
No.
And I
Nobody
hate
wants to see that.
spit, so that's just
I
not.
hate spit. I hate
Ugh.
mouth sounds. No, thank you.
No, it was. I don't understand why they took him to a buffet. I'm like, this is, especially since last episode we were told that she hasn't been out of the house in 6 years, and now we've had 3 outings in 2 episodes. It's like, so y'all are definitely the ones setting this up. I don't think this is something they would normally go do for themselves,
Right.
And that
Yeah.
seemed a little forced. And then also to put them in the middle of the restaurant, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's an odd.
It was a pop-in restaurant.
Yeah,
There were
it was
a lot of people
busy.
in there. It was very busy.
Must've
And
been
then
like
we
the
get another
$3.99
like
buffet.
everyone's watching me, which
Ugh.
I mean, it could 100 like we said last episode, it could 100% be you've experienced something in your past that
sure.
was bullying. But right now, you're in the middle of Dixon, Kentucky with a camera crew.
At what was clearly dinner time, because
Yeah.
everybody in
It
town
was
was
a
there.
crowded restaurant.
Yeah, I have never seen. I haven't been in a restaurant that crowded since our last vacation.
Right. Yeah, same.
Like, that was a
Um,
lot.
And then, like, Amy is the one going up and getting Tammy the plates. And then I think that Tammy, if I remember, it's been like a week since I watched it, but Tammy is talking about how she hates everyone staring at her. And Amy is trying to say, like, yeah, no, I relate to you because
Yeah.
people stare at me too. And then Tammy immediately dismisses,
Yeah, you're not my size, Amy.
you're not my size, Amy,
Yeah.
which means that I don't like that.
No.
We're trying to connect and bond, and I'm really like, yeah, I'm not as heavy as you, but the world's not made for Amy either.
No. And Amy's the one literally getting up and walking past people to go get food from the buffet and bring it back. So
Which is-
really, when you think about it, she's the one that's probably getting judged more because everyone's like, oh my God, that is that woman's
She's having to
fourth.
get plates for 2 people.
Yeah. So it's like, why wouldn't you just be like, well, Amy, I don't think they're looking at you. I mean, you could say it in a way that's like, I don't know if they're just if they're looking at you or me, but I don't know why we need to compete on who is the most sideshow-esque.
Right.
Which I felt like that's what she was doing.
That's
It's
what it
like, you
seems
need
like.
to stop.
And, like, if you're sitting at a table, how many people are honestly noticing you compared to Amy getting up and walking a buffet
Yeah.
at 400 pounds?
Yeah. It felt like if I was going to rename this episode, because looking at my notes, I would rename this episode Pity Party of One.
Oh, yeah.
Because I felt like Tammy the
1000%.
whole time was just like, well, I'm just the worst. It's
Well,
like, yeah.
I have everything worse than you.
Yeah. It was too much for me because I don't do well with pity parties anyway. I'm like, you should get over that.
Yes. And then Amy quickly predicts the future and is worried that Tammy won't finish the journey. And she says that she has to bottle up her own emotions to not push Tammy too far because Tammy will quit before they begin.
Yeah.
So basically, Amy at this point isn't comfortable enough or can't express her emotions to her sister because she knows that her sister will quit and her sister needs this more.
Yeah.
So I think that that's sad.
It's a fine line to have to walk between encouraging and challenging, but not pushing to the point that it's like, well, now I'm just going to quit and I'll die. It's like, okay. And Amy seems to take everything very personally, which I can relate to.
Yeah, I can too. I'm a very
Yeah.
I'm a very sensitive person.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely an empath.
I'm very
you're
like
you're
I don't,
very
I don't like. Oh my god, I'm an empath.
No, but you're definitely more
I'm very sensitive.
empathetic. Yeah.
So I don't know. And then I can dish it, but I can't take it because y'all bully me back, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's so true. Because if we
hurts my
talk
feelings.
wrong at Christmas, you still will cry.
Yeah, because you're mean. I can be mean to y'all. Y'all can't be mean to me.
So I think it's a little sister trait.
It probably is. But we head off to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And Amy has never been out of Kentucky.
So weird. I mean, considering our childhood.
Yes.
And like dad's TDY trips and everything.
Yes.
I cannot, like, I get antsy when I haven't left the state
In a year.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, why are we still here? Like 2020 was terrible.
I have to get out of the state at least once a year.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
Yeah. And that, I mean, like, I know that that's coming from a place of privilege because
Oh,
a lot
for
of people
sure.
don't get to do that. But that just makes me so sad. And she's excited to go to another time zone,
Yeah.
which is so cute.
Yeah, it's like, okay. And it's not a vacation. It's not like they're going out of town to go.
No, they're going to Atlanta.
Yeah,
For
which,
weight
I
loss
mean-
surgery. Or to go talk to a weight loss surgeon.
Yeah, which I mean, you know, we've been to Atlanta.
Our
and-
brother lives in Atlanta.
Yeah, our brother lives in Atlanta. So, like, I don't know if I consider that a vacation either.
No.
But it's like, you're not, you didn't even go to the zoo.
No, they didn't really do anything. But I mean, I thought it was really cute. And like, we're not world travelers.
No, we are not.
I mean, you've been to Canada once,
Yeah.
right?
I've been to Canada,
But not
and
for
Mexico.
vacation. I've
No.
been to Mexico.
Yeah, it was my ex-husband's job. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Mexico on a cruise.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like, everything else is continental.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah. Continental. Yeah. Like,
Something-
we've been in the States here.
Yeah, we've been in the States. The lower 48, is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called.
We have not been up there.
We haven't been to Alaska, and we've
Yeah.
never been to Hawaii.
Yeah, but that's mainly just because my ex-husband was a truck driver. And
Same.
you, yeah.
My
So
husband's a
we've
truck
been through
driver.
a lot of states.
We've seen a lot of industrial areas.
Yes,
in
we
states.
have. I have seen so many bathrooms and
So
gas stations.
many- yeah, Love's is the best.
Love's is the best. I love Love's.
Yeah, TA is disgusting in my opinion.
See, I think TA is better than Pilots.
Well, but
that's
okay,
just-
but there's a huge difference between when you were truck driving and
true.
when I was truck driving.
That's true because we have a pretty decent age gap between us.
Yeah,
So-
about 8 years.
Yeah.
So
I was out when it was still you could pick your route and
yeah,
you could just choose where you wanted to stop.
there's about a 10-year gap between when you stopped going over the
Yes.
road and I started going over the road.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, TAs are gross. But they worry about Tammy not being able to make the trip, and Tammy already doesn't feel good the moment she gets in the car. But if you haven't watched a clip of Tammy trying to get in the car, it is a show.
Oh yeah.
And it also just looks horrifically painful.
Yeah.
And also sitting on the floor of a car would hurt.
I don't know how that's. I mean, because there's no padding down there. It would get hot.
Yeah,
Like-
there's no air.
Like, I do not think that would be comfortable.
It would hurt so bad. I
Like-
would rather force my butt into one of the seats, like the back,
Yeah.
the third
Yeah,
row.
like the whole seat even.
Yeah, because
Like, can they
I-
not lay it down? Like, you remember, like, when we were kids and we had that conversion van that the seat would lay down to a bed?
Yeah.
Is that not an option? Or
I don't know. It
I don't
wasn't
know.
their van.
no?
It's
but-
definitely production's van.
But it's just, it seems so uncomfortable.
It looks like it hurts, and it's not safe either.
no.
because like not to
Sorry, I was just thinking forward scenes.
not to like muse, but what would happen if they got in an accident? Like, I don't know enough about physics, but like,
No.
would Tammy stay in place, or would Tammy kill Michael and Amy?
Well, we see it in that scene. I think
She
she would,
slides.
Yeah, there's nothing to hold her back.
No. So,
So
imagine
if it was
they-
something terrible,
she could go through the windshield.
yeah. And with the airbags deploying for theoretically for Michael and Amy, I don't know if anyone would walk away from that.
Yeah.
She might, but I don't think they would. And I mean,
I don't
that's
think so either. If she'd hit their seats hard enough
that it would be like
she
a
would
car.
be like a projectile.
Yeah.
like a car almost hitting.
And then with
a
your
person.
airbag going off in your face, and you're not supposed to be that close to them anyway. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that would be good for anybody. I mean, I understand it's the only way that she can go, but it seems it's
Yeah.
a risk.
She's definitely out of breath and sweating.
Yeah.
By the time she
And
gets
angry.
situated in the car, and angry.
And embarrassed. I mean, it's a lot. It's a
yeah.
lot. It's an emotional.
I could see that. Like, I'm not a thin person. Like,
Same.
so I understand. Because, like, I don't know how you feel, but in my head, I always think I look like I did when I was in high school. And then, like, I try to squeeze through racks. And I'm like, oh, this does not work.
No, but
I'm not as skinny as I used to be.
words. I didn't get my confidence till I turned 20. Well, I was probably 30 when I started getting my confidence.
When you did your year of summer.
Yeah. And I did all my pictures, and I love myself, and I finally love myself. And I feel like that's the body I always think I am, because that was the year that I actually looked at my body for the first time.
You don't change, though. I don't know, like, maybe I'm delusional, but I don't think you've gained or lost weight. You're just kind of
definitely gained. We had a good vacation.
Well, we had a good vacation. We've also had a lot of stress this year.
We've had so much stress this year. But no, I feel like that's when I think of myself, because I'll be like, why are, like, I'm in my 40s, so it's like, why are my boobs so low?
Your boobs are sagging now?
Yeah, it is the worst.
Well, it's not the worst.
It's not the worst. I mean, it's a privilege denied to many, and I'm thankful to be getting older. But yeah, sometimes I will be sitting on my bed after a shower and look in the mirror and be like, oh, that is an old woman. What is that?
Whose body is that?
That is not me in my 30s when I was.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine. Like, my boobs are still fairly perky at this point.
Brag.
So, I can't. I mean, like, well, if it happens, it happens. Because, like you said, aging is a privilege.
It is.
Not everyone gets to.
Yeah.
And every day you get to get older.
Yeah.
Is a good thing. So.
I refuse to be sad about it, but
I'll take saggy tits.
It is one of those things that you look in the mirror like, oh.
Yeah. Like, oh my God.
And then I take a second. I'm like, oh well, but that is my body now. It's just
changing. Yeah. Need a better bra, maybe.
I can't afford a better bra.
You're gonna have to.
I know.
But they admit that neither of them are feeling very well because of all the food they ate at the buffet.
That's sad. Did they have egg rolls?
Oh my God. Summer is not allowed to have egg rolls around me. When we were driving to Disney, she ate an egg roll that I wanted to eat. I don't know why she ate it.
From Walmart. Let's be clear.
Because we were grabbing snacks. We were grabbing warm food because we hadn't had warm food for hours.
Yeah.
And so, but we didn't want to be there for long. So we just grabbed it and left. And then we got like popcorn chicken and egg rolls. And
we got those cheesy tots.
My egg roll.
The cheesy tot
Yeah,
bombs.
those were good.
Those were really good.
And I was like, oh, I like these egg rolls. And Summer was like, I don't. And I was like, then give me yours. And she downs it.
I literally took it.
And then poops her way down the south like some disgusting Goldilocks.
I felt like literally I was like, I'm going to be okay. No, like we have to stop.
We stopped so often.
And then we got to the restaurant.
I ate by myself because she's too busy pooping.
I'm not allowed to eat egg rolls.
She's not. No more egg rolls.
No more egg rolls.
No more egg rolls.
It's not good.
But they basically get in the car, and Amy says that she's ready to start a life and have a baby.
Yep.
And then they immediately start on the road snacks.
Oh my God, I had that in my notes. About 8-hour drive. They ate out 2 times. They had 2 meals and multiple snacks.
They had beef jerky and trail mix. And like they were having healthier snacks, but there's a limit to how healthy a healthy snack is when you consume too much. They both clearly have binge eating problems.
Yes.
They like a lot of food.
Yeah.
Which I get. I mean, same.
I get. Like we rented a car for our trip and filled up a seat with snacks.
We did.
Because we just are. But
then that's what you do when you're traveling.
Yeah,
and I get it.
You get.
I
get
could
that.
not start a diet on the road.
I can't. I would have been mad at you because I felt like they weren't even out of town. She was like, "Well, let's start the snacks." I was like, I would have hit you if you would have been like, "Okay, well, I know that we're still in town, but let's start getting into snacks." Like, no, you can wait at least until the first song of the playlist is over. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like you don't start snacks because, like, when we started our drive,
and I'm a board eater too, so I didn't
eat until it was almost my 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
It was 2 o'clock in the morning. So we were.
Yeah, because we left very early. But you don't eat immediately.
No.
Because that's just going to make you have to pee, make you have to go to the bathroom. Yep. You have to save it. You got to get into the road.
No, I do start drinking as soon as I get on the road because especially when we left at 2 in the morning.
You start drinking when you're conscious. And when we say drinking, we mean 100% Dr. Pepper.
No, I don't drink alcohol.
But like
I do drink.
We woke up early this morning.
I saw that.
And she had immediately Summer has a Dr. Pepper next to her.
This is my first one.
This is her first one. But she was drinking before 7 a.m. this morning.
You wanted me to be happy.
That's true. And I do not want to be around her.
I've only quit drinking once in my life, and it was not pleasant.
When did you quit drinking?
Right before I got married to Carl, I had to lose weight for my wedding dress.
So you gave up Dr. Pepper?
Mom told me to stop drinking because I needed to lose weight to fit in my wedding dress.
Okay, that cannot be the conversation you have because that sounds so much like yours, mine, and ours. Where it's like, oh, I can't remember the name of the daughter, but she stopped eating.
Yeah. No, Mom suggested I give up Dr. Pepper to fit into that wedding. You know, I loved my wedding dress. So I was like, okay, I gave it up. That's why there's a picture on my wedding day of me with like 220 ounces. Because as soon as I
gave up drinking.
Yeah, I was a witch. I am so surprised I got married. Do you remember the bachelor? I mean, this is getting wet, but do you remember the bachelorette trip that
Were
we
you
took?
not having Dr. Pepper then?
No.
I guess I never registered it because I, unlike Summer, multiple times in my life have gone off of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, she can go off for
and
years.
then I'll go years without having it. I won't like it. And then something super stressful will happen. And all of a sudden I'm like
She's drinking
multiple
again.
20 ounces a day. Like yesterday at the zoo,
Yeah.
I made Summer buy 2 Dr. Peppers for her that I
she
drank over half of.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to be the addict.
I don't want to be the addict, but I will indulge. But
Yeah.
right now I am back on the sauce.
You are back on the sauce. And I, on the other hand, this is my drink.
This
This is my thing. Like, this is what I do. But yeah, I only quit once. And I am shocked I got married. I destroyed relationships with my aunts, my cousins, almost with you.
No, you didn't. When did we fight?
I don't think you and I fought, but I was so mad at you and our cousin at the store.
That was her fault.
No, it was 100%. But it was all, the reason I flipped out was because I was not drinking at the time.
Yeah.
And then ever since then I've drank.
I had an argument with both she and I are like, get it out, get it over.
Yes.
People. So like Summer takes off down the mall while me and our cousin Annie are having a little bit of a bickering match. I don't even remember what it was about, to be honest.
It was
Dresses or
about
something.
I remember exactly.
Oh,
It was because I had given y'all money for your bridesmaids dresses, and you were like, "Well, let's try this on," and Annie was like, "I don't have the money to pay for that." And you're like, "Well, we can at least try it on and get a fit and a style." And he's like, "I'm not paying for that," and you were like, "But you're gonna do it." And then because I don't get things out, I internalize and freak out because then
she bottles and blows up.
Yeah, my sister and my cousin, who's my other bridesmaid, are arguing over a rack at 10 o'clock in the morning at a department store, and I take off.
Yeah, she takes off down the mall.
And I call
And then Annie and I tried on the dress, figured it out.
They were
We're
fine.
done. We were fine. And then we have to go find
Summer because
Summer.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
She's gone.
I was
She
calling
just-
my fiance to be like, "You need to come get me because now
We're
just gonna get married."
eloping. I'm
I
done.
hate these people.
Yeah, no, it was a great time.
I need to drink, basically, is what I'm saying. So I will start drinking on the road trip immediately. But I do agree. I feel like the snacks started way too soon.
They do. And this could be production weirdness because
could be.
they stopped at Brothers Barbecue, which is also still open. But they said that they needed a snack to eat. This restaurant is 20 minutes from their house.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. This is 20 minutes from their house, and they sit down for barbecue and Sodies. But their last meal, quote unquote, was last night. So, but we're already having barbecue.
So 20 minutes is basically like you and I leaving here and stopping in our hometown on a vacation.
Yeah, not even. Like, basically, here to the zoo is 20 minutes.
That's not go. That's
No,
not.
which could be completely like, with like production. Like,
I mean, you're
messing
probably
with it.
right. It's probably like hey, can we come and film there and they can eat? And it's like, yeah, because
This could have even been a different day than the road trip, to be fair.
I don't even like I get mad when it's like, why are we sitting down to eat first off in the day? Like, this is a drive-through moment. Like, we need to eat in the car.
Yeah.
Let alone take an hour to sit and eat. So yeah, I thought I have that down too. I thought the food choices on this trip were wonky.
Yeah, they were weird. And then it's a pretty quick little scene, but we get to a moment where Amy is passed out in the front seat of the car, and Michael
funny, by
is
the way.
trying to merge, and then he gets honked at, and then immediately has to whip the wheel back, where Tammy is being flung around in the back seat and says, "Honk if you're horny," as she's going from one side to the next. And then poor Amy walks up and just like, "Fuck y'all doing?" And it's like, it's such a genuine moment because they're all just cracking up except for Amy because she has no idea what's happening.
I do love the fact that Tammy and Michael seem like they get along.
They seem like they get along really well. They seem like I know that they are a real family, but it seems like an actual genuine moment between family members.
Yeah, it's like this is what we're doing, and why is your sister snoring with her mouth open?
Yeah, but they're both just having fun.
Yeah, which is one of the best things about road trips are those random moments that make you go, This is great. Like egg rolls.
Yeah. And then they are stopping again at Wendy's for more food. And Amy has, okay, this is another one of my triggers. Amy is complaining about being bored. Passengers do not have the luxury of being bored on the road trip because your job as a passenger princess is to pamper and entertain the driver.
Yes.
You are like, for me, I personally, as a passenger princess, I am awake the entire time. I am asking questions. I am like going,
playlist.
What snacks do you want? What music do you want to listen to? Are you in the mood for a quiz? Are you in the mood for a deep conversation? Do you want to cry?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Like, I never
agree.
sleep as a passenger.
I've never been bored on a road trip with you. And you and I have taken, well, I mean, we grew up together, but we have taken multiple road trips. I don't remember being bored.
Road trips are never boring.
No.
Never.
I mean, and maybe that's just because of the way we were raised, but it's like, even if it is quiet, then you read.
You read.
And the driver always has someone to talk to them. Like,
Yes,
that is always a
always
thing.
has who's awake in the front.
Yeah.
Like, you don't sleep as the passenger, and you don't complain about being bored when
No.
the driver, like, and I know some people love driving.
Yeah.
But when I driving, I prefer driving on a road trip probably to passengering, because passengering can get kind of tiring because you're not doing anything.
Yeah, you do a lot. Excuse me, you do a lot more catering.
You do a lot more catering, and you're not as mentally focused.
Yeah.
But driving stresses me out.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't stress if someone's talking to me.
Yeah, like the only time I need people quiet is sometimes in towns where I'm
Like cities, not towns, like cities.
Yeah,
like,
cities. Yeah.
But then the passenger's job
Is to, okay, it's coming up
like,
2 miles on the left.
They're the Garmin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the job in Galaxy Quest. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm
gonna
just repeating
everything that they say, and I'm gonna read the signs that you are capable of reading.
Yeah.
And tell you, like, oh, we might have to get over one lane. There's no one next to me right now.
It's like, you are good to get over.
You
There's
are
a
good.
Wendy's at
Both
this
of
next
these lanes
exit.
are going to go through. We can take this lane.
Yeah, no, I don't understand being bored.
No. You have a job.
Even if I am bored as a passenger princess, I feel like that's when I'm like, hey, let's go to the bathroom and
Let's take
I'm
a break.
Switch.
Let's stretch our legs. Yeah.
Because I feel like that's you don't get to be bored. The
You
back
don't
seat
get
gets to be bored. But the only thing that would scare me more is if Michael would be like, well, I'm bored. It's like, oh, okay, well, now we're done.
That means that you're mentally disengaged.
Yeah.
As we're getting closer to Atlanta, Tammy is getting clearly in pain, which again, I don't blame her, because I think that even the smallest person would be in pain sitting on the floor of a van
For
like
8 hours.
Like, you don't have any insulation between you and the shocking.
Well,
right?
and that's just to get to Atlanta. Like, Atlanta's traffic is terrible.
and terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
So they decide to stop, and then Tammy says, I'm sorry, I'm trying. And Amy in her talking head is annoyed because they're only an hour out of Atlanta at this point. But Michael, which is why I love Michael, is like, you're doing good. You've made it this far.
Yeah.
And he's encouraging her that, like, hey, it's not a big deal. If you need to stop, we'll stop.
Yeah.
But they basically get out and kind of rearrange her and then keep going. And then, because they make her lay down, and then the second they take off, Tammy whaps her head against the door.
Yeah.
Because now she's just like, her head's just floating.
Yeah, whack.
Because she can't lay down all the way. That seems like way worse, though, personally.
I feel like that's even scarier.
Yeah, and then Amy farts in her face.
Yeah.
And then Tammy calls Amy a nasty bitch.
I love Michael being encouraging, because I feel like the reason Amy got so annoyed with Tammy is because when Tammy said, well, I can't do it, I think she flashed back to the park. It was like, well, we're not turning around now. Like because I feel like that was her annoyance of like, we have come 7 hours.
They also probably already had a hotel booked.
Probably,
They probably
for sure.
already had their plan. So Amy might have also been going through like, well, now I have to rearrange
I have
everything.
to cancel. I have to do this.
I have to see if I
gotta
can
do
get my
this.
money back.
Yeah.
Like-
but whereas Michael, as the smart one, was like, we're not going home. Like, if you can't do this and you need a break, that's fine. But we are further from home than we are from the hotel.
Yeah.
So you just need to adjust.
We just need to figure this out and get
Which makes me think sometimes Michael's probably a little more together.
Maybe. I think Michael's way more calm.
Yeah.
I've only seen so far.
Well,
in
it's
the
not his
show-
sister. It's his sister-in-law, which means you can be nicer.
Yeah, that's true, because there is a level of
Familiarity breeds contempt.
yes, and the ability to say how you really feel.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're dumb, and we're almost there. So
Like, shut up. We're an hour out. You've done nothing today.
yeah.
just
eat some fruit
roll
snacks
over.
and shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw snacks at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get to the hotel.
This is such a sweet
They
moment.
can't figure out how to open the door,
No,
which
is
was
funny.
adorable. But okay, in Amy's defense, the handle didn't go down.
No.
They had to twist the handle up, which is trashy.
Which is weird.
It
Yeah.
should not have been like that.
No.
That means it was installed wrong. So that's not a problem. But then Amy goes on about how it is the most beautiful hotel.
Yes.
And she's never stayed somewhere so fancy. And it looks like a Staybridge.
See, I think a Staybridge, maybe a Holiday Inn or a Holiday Inn
the
Express.
inside of the room didn't look like a Holiday Inn to me.
I mean, I think we've stayed at too many hotels because that was
Yeah.
my thought too. I was like, what is this? Maybe a Best Western?
Maybe. But it was not. It's not
It's
a
not a
fancy
Hilton.
hotel. It's
Yeah.
not fancy. It's just a regular hotel. And this is how, like we said, we grew up. I wouldn't say privileged, but we did travel.
Yeah.
Because our dad's job made him travel, and
Yeah.
we had the ability with our school to leave it and go with him.
Yeah.
So we
We've
stayed in
spent
a lot of
hotels.
hotels.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it was just, it's so sweet that she thinks
It
it's the
is.
most beautiful place ever. And there is a YouTube video of their entire hotel tour that they posted on May 10th of 2019. And the video is great, and you can hear her talking about the door. And then it's weird because there's 2 audio tracks.
Okay.
So there's Amy talking and then another Amy talking over it. So there's just like 2 Amy's talking
That's too
about
many
it.
Amy's
And
in the world.
yeah, and it's just, I don't think she ever rewatches her videos before she posts them. I think she just goes, okay, here you go.
I loved how excited she was because, like,
It was adorable.
yeah, because
I love hotels.
hotels are one of my favorite things. Like, I
Yeah.
love hotels. Like, today, if you were like, hey, let's stay tomorrow night at a hotel, I'd be like, yes,
Bet.
let's
Let's
go.
go.
Don't care. I love it. I love
Yeah.
hotels. They are my happy place. But it was so sweet to see somebody else like be so excited about a hotel that I would have been like, I mean, it's
It's a hotel.
fine.
I mean,
Is the
it's fine.
breakfast great? Like,
Yeah,
what are we
it's
dealing
just
with
a-
here?
But I love how, I do love a hotel.
I do love a hotel.
But sometimes, like, the older I get, the
Bougier?
the bougier I get. Like, and we stayed in the hotel in your town because
Yes.
yeah, and it was disgusting.
Oh yeah. No.
And I've
yeah.
never stayed at a gross Holiday Inn before, and that one was
No.
gross.
Yeah, and that's a Holiday Inn Express. That's,
Yeah, and I was
it's-
like, this is nasty.
yeah, we don't stay at the Holiday Inn Express in my
yeah,
town
I didn't
anymore
know
either.
that.
Like, it's so sad to be like, don't stay there.
Don't stay there. It's gross. But I mean, she's adorable. And then they do give Tammy her own room so she doesn't have to hear the gorillas.
That is so funny. So I guess they
Disturbing.
grunt.
Oh my God.
Huh.
Like so I've never had a roommate. I've never had
I
to
have a
listen to
roommate.
another adult have sex.
No, I never have either.
And so that just seems so odd to me.
Yeah, I can't. Especially your sister.
Yeah, getting railed.
And we have shared, like, we've been to the beach house before where we're all.
we don't own it.
Yeah, we
but
don't own a
we
beach
go
house.
to the beach
We are-
and rent one.
We are not that kind of
Yeah.
people. But even then, like, I feel like there's a level of you got to be quiet. Like, if you're going to do that.
Yeah, like if
and
you're gonna
with
have
your
sex
family.
on a family vacation, for me it's like wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Quick,
Yeah, quiet.
quiet, done.
Yeah. Well, in the one beach house we stayed at, our room didn't even have a lock on it.
No, it didn't.
So it was like, this is not happening, bro.
Your door would just pop open.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah.
in the shower because that's the only room with a lock.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I didn't ever have roommates. So I don't understand the casually being like, oh, well, they're just fucking over there. Like, that's just so weird.
I don't know what I would. I feel like as your sister, I don't know how I would handle that.
I would be like,
I feel like
I'm
it's probably
glad
like,
you're
I
getting
need
boned.
I need to go, or do I like set up some, like, be like, what are you doing?
I'd have to bleach my ears. Can you do that?
I don't know.
I would
Well, which
be-
is funny because we
oh.
shared a vent with mom and dad, so I've heard.
And I've never heard mom and dad
See,
have
I
sex.
have, but that.
Ew.
Like, it's not something I relish. Stop talking. I don't want to hear it. Think about it. But
You
I have.
heard them?
Yeah, Carl heard him his first Christmas at the house, too.
Ew. No, I lived in that house till I was 20 years old, and I've never heard mom and dad have sex.
Good for you.
Yeah, I guess I sleep hard, I guess. I don't know.
You do. You tend to just pass out. But no, but even that is like, you don't hear it. Like, that makes sense. Like, you hear like
Oh, don't. Okay, okay. No,
like, you
thank
hear
you.
noises of movement, not it.
Oh,
Like, if I heard
God.
slapping sounds, I would knock on your bedroom door and be like, knock it off.
Please stop.
Stop. Just
Stop.
stop. Because I now need therapy and I'm going to get your bank account.
Yeah, I can't imagine just casually being like, I don't want to hear the gorillas because your sister is loud sexually.
Yeah. And then your sister joking, like, well, you might hear it anyway.
Yeah, like, oh, because she says something about being a couple doors down. And then
Yeah.
she's like, oh, you might hear it anyway. And it's like,
Also, can we talk about how weird that would be for just anyone staying at the hotel?
yeah, I don't want to hear people boning.
Yeah, because we've spent a lot of time in hotels and I've never heard
I've never heard it.
violent grunting sex noises in a hotel.
I feel so innocent and green, but I've never heard like people having sex before outside of
like
like
porn.
when I'm not
Yeah.
outside of porn. Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
It's like
Such
that
a
just
weird
seems like a weird
concept.
thing to walk in. Like, can you imagine walking in with your dinner and be like, It's like, what is
What
happening?
is happening? And then just like balls
It's-
slapping.
Yeah, especially with your
No.
sister. Because
Ugh.
I would straight up start calling you, calling Kyle. I would call grandma and put her on speakerphone and put it in your door. I'd be like, you need to stop.
Stop having sex.
Like, this is not appropriate.
Like, if
you're done. You're
need
done.
to get this over with. Like,
Yeah.
that's just. But I mean, in Amy's defense, Tammy lives with her, so there would be a different level of like, we're newlyweds. I'm gonna bone my husband,
And that's-
you're the one intruding on my
And that
space.
may be the difference because it is Amy's space. So Amy's like, this is my house and I am comfortable because we have had roommates live with us and you have to be quiet because it's just, I don't want people to hear that.
Ugh, gross.
I don't know. It's weird. Also, I love how Tammy called the hotel Hose Be Tellin' because it's a hotel.
Is that what she's? Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, Hose Be Tellin'. So now I want to be like, you want to go to the Hose Be Tellin'?
That's stupid.
So dumb.
That's
so
stupid.
dumb.
But they do get Tammy her own room, and then Amy uses a baby monitor to watch Tammy sleep, which is
can't
honestly
decide.
so weird because I can't imagine if you were like, I need to watch you sleep. I would be
That's
like,
creepy.
why? That's weird. And then especially if you and Carl were watching me sleep.
Yeah, spooned
Right
up in
my
bed.
face.
I feel like at one level I'm like, that's really sweet. Like
It
her
is
little
very
sister
sweet.
is so worried about her.
But how? I guess you can hear through a baby monitor.
Yeah,
right?
you can
Okay.
get the ones with the sound, which is even more messed up because I don't want to hear that
Why
either.
did they have this?
I don't know. And I wonder if this is a production thing again because we've
Maybe.
never mentioned it since then.
We've
'cause-
never done it since then.
No.
And then like I love that Michael leans over Amy and is like, "Is she asleep?" It's so cute, but it's also like weird.
It's so sweet and so okay. So this is my inappropriate thing. His pee is in her butt crack while he's like, "Is your sister asleep?" And
I
that
hope
just
he's wearing shorts.
that I just don't like.
Do you think that? Okay, well that's probably TMI. Never mind. I was just like, do you think he's a
TMI.
grower or a shower? So like, is
I
it
don't
in or is it
know.
like tucked?
Either way, I don't want to think about it. But yeah, no, I think it's sweet that first off that Amy is so needy that she needs to see her sister sleep.
Yeah.
I think it's so sweet that Tammy let her do it because if you were like, I'm gonna put this baby mama in your freaking face while you sleep, I'd be like, no, you're not.
Yeah, same. I would be
Or
like, that's
I would-
really weird.
I would do this a lot.
Oh yeah, she
We would play the game a
We'd
lot.
play the
I would
game a
flip
lot.
you off all the time. I would just wake up and just roll over and flip you and Kyle off.
Yeah, even if I'm not watching.
Yeah, just be like,
just in case. I
But-
also can't. Like, yeah, that's weird. But
and I
I
don't
mean,
think
like,
I
it's
would
sweet.
sleep. I don't think I would sleep with a baby monitor in my
I would
face.
turn it away from me.
Yeah, it's like that's
There's
creepy.
no way. Like, if you want to hear me sleep to make sure I'm breathing, that's one thing. But
that's
staring
some
in
high
my
school
face,
stuff. That's some weird. But yeah, I don't like that.
yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't.
I'm not a fan, but it is.
I do
cute.
think Michael is the sweetest brother-in-law
He
on the
is
face of the planet.
very sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet. And then we head to Dr. Proctor's office. And I liked that Amy tells the nurse that they finish each other's sandwiches.
Yeah, I
Disney
love that.
reference, which I'm not sure the nurse got. But really cute.
So cute.
And then when they go to, okay, this is, we might have a difference of opinion, but they go to weigh and Amy's like, should I take my shoes off? And I'm just like, baby, it's not going to make a big difference.
I take my
okay?
shoes off every time.
But why would you want to? Because like you always want to weigh more on your weigh-in the first time.
Because the number looks smaller.
But you don't want your first weigh-in to look smaller. You want your first weigh-in to be overweight so that when you weigh in the next time, you can, even if it's tomorrow, you can just poop and be like, look, I lost 5 pounds.
I took out that brass thing I had in my pants and now I weigh less.
Exactly. So I don't know why you would worry about it.
I will say Amy taking her shoes off, the most disgusting thing to me was Amy's feet.
Amy's feet she has 7-11 feet. They're disgusting.
She reminds me of my best friend.
Yeah.
Because she has nasty, like I love her, but her feet
are gross.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, girl. Like when she was pregnant, she wore house shoes everywhere. It was like, please wear shoes.
Just wear real
Just
shoes.
Please wear shoes.
So they weigh in. Amy is, it's down to 400. Amy has already lost 6 pounds.
Yeah, which is pretty impressive.
That's impressive with
or it's
no
her
guidance.
shoes.
No guidance.
Or it could be her shoes.
Or it could be her shoes. And then Tammy is at 608, which is up 3 pounds from the junkyard. So we're already seeing that Amy has a goal and is trying to achieve her goal. And Tammy doesn't have anything going for her right now.
No.
She's still in the thralls of binge eating. They show them on the couch when Dr. Procter walks in, and they are all the way leaned back. Like all the way.
Yeah.
Like it is not cute.
No, the angles are terrible.
Terrible angles. Like we are getting it, like basically it's like that I saw this one thing. I think it was Jamie French online or someone, but she was doing like a 600-pound life joke.
Yeah.
And she was like, you have to get all the way on the ground to film these people. Film them up. Like all the way below their stomachs.
No, all the camera angles I feel like is like, how do we make you look bigger?
That's what they're doing.
And it's terrible.
And you know the camera adds 10 pounds.
Let's go with that.
It's terrible. But then they're all the way back on the couch, and she says that they're social media influencers. Influencers.
That's my dream job too.
That's your dream job?
I want to be a Disney influencer.
See, I would love to be a Disney influencer.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to live in Florida from the news. So we are at Dr. Proctor's office, social media influencers. Amy tells Dr. Proctor that she wants to have a baby and be healthy, not like Tammy. And then Tammy says, what's wrong with me? And Amy, quote unquote, bitch, look at your fatness. And then Tammy just says, you ain't a prize. And it's like, okay. But you yourself, Tammy, say that Amy is smaller than you and doesn't know what you're going through. So can you really blame Amy for saying like, look, I don't want to be 600 pounds?
Yeah. This started at some weight. You were my size at one point. I don't want to get to your size.
And now that they're living together, you know, there's a lot of enabling.
Oh, for sure.
Because I mean, like,
well, that's coming up, but yeah.
There's got to be a lot of enabling because if you both have food problems,
which they clearly do.
They clearly do. I'm not trying to get into what they like I have my own suspicions on what they went through as children. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But you don't just get to be this weight.
No.
So living with the person who, because they're only a year apart.
Yeah.
Who went through most likely around the same things,
trauma you did.
The same trauma. You're going to feed off of each other. So yeah, I don't blame Amy for being like, I don't want this. I don't want that life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000%. But I do love like, what's wrong with me? It's like, yeah. What do you mean what's wrong with you? I gave you a whore bath in the hotel this morning, supposedly, and watched you through a baby monitor.
And I also had to take the seats out of the van so your booty could fit.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean?
You're sitting on the floor.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean you think that you're, like, I'm not saying that your personality isn't something I want to aspire to. Your size and your struggles are not something I want for myself.
Right.
And I think that's what, but I think Tammy is like everybody else. She just takes things personally. It's like, what's wrong with me? And it's like, girl.
Yeah. If you don't know,
we took you to a car wash to give you a shower earlier.
We had to go weigh at the junkyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Like, no. But I don't think Dr. Proctor has siblings. Because
no,
Dr. Proctor is like, oh, there's tension between the sisters. And I'm like, they're sisters.
Yeah.
Sisters always have tension. We can go from happy, like you and I don't argue.
No, we don't.
But we do annoy each other.
What?
But like, I mean, there's always tension. Like,
yeah, it's a sibling thing.
Yeah.
I think if he does have siblings, he's got brothers. Because our brother is pretty clueless most of the time.
Poor guy. He doesn't know what's going on.
I love our brother. I do,
Yeah,
but
our brother's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's very different with a brother than it is a sister.
Yeah, sisters are different, but he's like, they're arguing about which one of them is unhealthy and calls it an unusual argument. And he's like, they're both unhealthy. So I don't know
Thanks,
why we're
Captain
arguing
Obvious,
about it.
but we're
It's
still going to argue.
Thanks. We're still going to argue. But he gives them weight loss goals. Amy has to lose 25 pounds and Tammy has to lose 60.
Can I be honest? I thought those were really low.
They are very low.
I was like, that's not... Like, Tammy losing 60 pounds in a month does seem slightly extreme.
They do it on 600-pound Life all the time, though.
But that's 2 pounds a day for a month. That seems to...
Yeah, but
like
you
a
have
lot.
to also think, though, that your body doesn't want to be 600 pounds.
That's true. So you're always going to be like, let's go.
Yeah,
drink this
so
water.
if you make just basic changes,
You should be able to do that.
you should shed weight. That's like 10 pounds of poop.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be pooping.
But I was shocked that was all. I was like, so Amy is roughly half the size of Tammy and has to lose 25, and
third
Tammy
the
has
size.
to lose 60.
Right, 2/3. Well, if
She's 300 or
no,
400.
she weighs 400 and Tammy weighs 600, so
It's a little less. Like, yeah.
She's
I don't know.
yeah, I guess. No, I don't know how to do
I
math.
don't do math. I was
I
an art
don't.
major.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's, I guess, 2/3 her size.
You're still on the math.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to
But
do
no,
math.
I thought
could be
that the
completely wrong.
weight loss was doable. I was like, I could drop 25 in a month if I had
If
to.
you told me, like, hey, Autumn, if you lose 25 pounds in 2 months, because I can't lose 25 pounds in a month. We're not big enough for that.
I don't think so.
No, we aren't. Just facts. Because you're supposed to lose 2 pounds a day.
That's
on
a lot.
regular, which would be, no, not 2 pounds a day, 2 pounds a week. So
Yeah.
healthy weight loss would be maximum 8 pounds a month.
Yeah.
So I could probably get down 20 pounds realistically in like 3 months.
Yeah.
So, but I'd do it for Disney.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I would do it. I'd give up Dr. Pepper. Not right now. I'm stressed.
I
But
would not give up Dr. Pepper.
then we get to go to the meet and greet
This was so cringy.
in an empty lobby. And they were like, I wonder if anyone's in line. And it's like, girls.
No.
Girls. No.
I did not like this scene because I was like, this is awkward.
It's so cringy.
It's so awkward and cringy. I mean, I'm glad that they did have people show up and they felt uplifted.
Yes, yeah.
Finally.
It was
but I
nice
also
when
felt
their
like they
fans
were
showed up.
out, that the production team was outside finding people.
Yeah.
Like, other than the maybe one or two, I felt like it was like, would you please go meet these women who are going to be on this TLC show for Sisters? Because there was like, okay, well, it's nice to meet. Like, there was a couple of times when there was like, I think it was a family, and they were like, okay, well, it's nice to see you. And then they left. It's like, those people were on their way to the pool.
Probably. Yeah. I did think it was interesting, though, that they meet Kathy, who's like super thrilled to meet the girls.
Yes.
And she says that her son brought her for Mother's Day, which makes me wonder if, did they plan their meet and greet on Mother's Day?
I don't know. Or was it just like, this is next weekend after Mother's Day, so we're
They
going to
probably should have thought about that because there's not going to be a lot of availability.
No.
So that's probably why people didn't come if it was on Mother's Day.
Well, but to be fair, they have a terrible mother, so why would they ever
do.
celebrate
They
Mother's
do have a
Day?
terrible mother.
So maybe that's why. It's like, it's just a day. Our
It's
mom
just a day.
sucks.
Yeah. Then we go see the dietitian, and she asks them, what do
Oh
y'all
my
like to
God.
eat? And I did list some of this.
I love this question. Well, what do you like to eat?
They
And
literally-
10 minutes later.
Baked chicken, baked pork chops, ground beef, mashed potatoes, tacos, spaghetti, sloppy Joe mix, pasta, mini weenies, granola, graham crackers, Chinese food, snack cakes, cotton candy, pizza rolls, chips, steak, and Spam. And then they say that they drink 8 to 12 cans of soda a day.
I do have a question about that. I
What?
was like, should we do a taste test? Because I also, just in general, love food, which I feel like is what they should have said. There's very little excluded from that list.
There's nothing excluded.
no, it's just like, is it food?
Like, if
Then
it's
yes.
food, I'll eat it.
Yeah. I
If
was
it's
like,
fried or sweet, I'm down.
on it.
Yeah, which same. Like,
Yeah.
if someone's like, what do you like to eat? It's like, what's not good for me?
Yeah, I love the do you think they really eat granola, or do
No.
you think they added granola to sound healthy?
They might like like kudos. Remember those?
Oh my gosh,
probably
chocolate
love the-
chip kudos.
Oh, I miss kudos.
Kudos
so
are
much.
so good.
What happened to kudos?
Probably give you cancer like everything else.
Oh my god, I
From our
would.
childhood.
I would kill for a kudos right now.
I miss Lifesaver holes.
I don't remember those.
Though they were choking kids.
I
It's
must
fine.
be far
They were
too young.
they were
for
the
that.
middle of a lifesaver.
Yeah,
and you bought them in a
punched out
tube,
part.
and but you had to suck them because they're lifesavers still.
Were they not small enough to swallow? They seem like they'd be
No, they were
pretty small.
well, not for kids, like babies. They probably choke to death. 'cause
Yeah.
you
Well, why would you give a baby that? But anyway,
It's the 90s.
she
We
does
didn't
tell
care.
them that they are now only allowed 1 can a day.
Quit.
1 can a day.
Quit.
Which Tammy then says that she tries to tell Amy that they need to eat 3 or 4 times a day in small portions, and says that she wishes Amy would listen, which is already Tammy again blaming Amy for her weighing 600 pounds.
Yes.
Like, oh, well, I've always known how to eat, and it's your fault.
I 1,000% felt like Amy was not mad enough, because I would freaking be like, can you step out while I give my sister a black eye? Tell me again that you know how to eat, but I'm the one taking care of you, and you scream at me to get you food.
Yeah.
Because if you knew what to eat, then you wouldn't be asking for lasagna with bacon.
If you knew what to eat, you would weigh 140 pounds.
Yeah, and then you would have the right to tell me that. No, I was furious.
I would, yeah, no, I would be livid.
I would lose it.
I would not. Amy, I am impressed with Amy's
She's so sweet.
ability to not punch her sister in the face.
No, I guess they don't do physical violence. Like,
Well,
I mean,
they
to be
do.
fair, like, I punched you in the boob yesterday at the zoo.
You
So-
did?
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember that.
Well, you bowed up at me, so I had to show you I had to assert dominance. But no, but like, I feel like they do more verbal abuse.
yeah.
Whereas, I mean, how many times did you say flat tire at the zoo yesterday?
Yeah, and I never did it. I just loved how you would freak every time I would say it.
Because I have new shoes.
We're children.
Yeah, we're
We're
basically.
children. But I'm
I would hit you.
It makes me sad that Amy doesn't. I don't know if it's Amy not feeling like she can
confront her.
or if it's Amy just trying to stay calm. But if you blamed your.
If I blamed my debt on
Tammy
you would be
weighs
ticked.
I would be so furious.
You'd be like, I did not put you in debt. You're an idiot and bought $5 worth of stickers again with a
$5.
with a $20 shipping and handling.
Oh my God.
So like if I called you and said, Autumn, it's your fault that I'm in debt and my credit card's at 34% interest because you make me want to buy more stuff, you would drive down and be like, you made this decision.
Yeah. I also, though, to be fair, our family does not confront.
No, we
Our
do not.
family talks behind people's backs.
What?
Well, because like if someone annoys me, like if you annoy me, I'll call Jacob.
Of course.
If Jacob annoys me, I'll call you.
That's true.
So like it's more because for me, I kind of understand where possibly Amy's coming from, where it's way easier just to complain to someone else about it than it is to have a confrontation.
Which makes Michael even a better husband because he's the one hearing it and still being nice to Tammy.
Being nice, because I don't know if I could be nice to like Kyle's siblings.
Yeah.
If all I heard was how horrible they're treating Kyle.
No. Yeah, for sure. Because that's why you don't like Carl's dad.
I don't like Carl's dad.
I don't like Carl's
all.
dad.
At
And
all.
it's because all I hear is a negative.
Yeah, because he's not a good person.
But if you were nice to him every time you saw him, be like, okay, you're a
It'd be
great
weird.
person.
But I don't like that Tammy is already like, well, I know how to eat. And it's like, okay, then why are you fat? No offense. Why are you fat?
No, and that's the whole. And then she immediately goes, well, Amy doesn't get the right food or Amy's not doing this right. And
Amy
it's like,
doesn't cook the right food for me.
And it's like, then don't eat it.
But
you
you
make that
also
choice.
just moved in with Amy.
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
So what happened? You
It
didn't
would-
gain 600 pounds in 3 months.
It would be interesting to know if she has gained weight since she's lived with Amy,
She might have.
which I mean would make sense.
But
because
she had gout and was in the hospital before
Yeah.
she moved in with Amy. So
she was probably smaller, so she probably
She
has
probably
gained
was.
weight since she's lived with Amy. But Amy also seems like her love language is acts of service, and I feel like Amy for 100% is like this is her favorite food, so I make her food.
yeah, I think
And the
that's
portion
how
sizes
Amy
are
shows
huge.
love. And the portion
Yeah.
sizes are huge because Chris mentions next season, I think their brother mentions that they went without a lot.
Yeah,
So there probably is like a scarcity
yeah,
fear,
for sure.
and that's part of why they have food problems. But don't sit there and like, I know how I should eat.
Yeah.
I know all the things that I should be doing to be a healthier human being. Am I doing them? No. I'm
No.
sitting here talking to my sister about 1,000-pound sisters.
Yes.
So that's what I'm doing
That-
instead of eating a salad.
It would be like those when we were at Disney and you were like, you should drink water. And I was like, I know that.
Yeah. Well,
I know
made
that.
you do it so you wouldn't pass out.
But I mean, if I got on your case because I did pass out, I was like, well, I don't know why she didn't make me drink water.
Yeah. That's
I
very
have
much what
no
it is.
doubt you would have hit me.
I would have left you for sure. I would have been like,
And
okay,
she
bye.
has like some anxiety about leaving people.
Yeah, it makes me sad. But they head to lunch after this.
Again,
And
let's eat.
they say that they both want a Sodie. Amy makes the decision to get grilled nuggets and a side salad with a fruit cup.
And it looks like Chick-fil-A to me.
It does look like Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
which grilled nuggets are really good from Chick-fil-A.
I've
and
never
then she
tried
gets
them.
an extra large Sodie because she totally dismisses the fact that the lady just said can.
Yeah.
A can.
Of Sodies.
So she's taking that as I get a
One.
Sodie a day.
Yeah.
It can be as large as I want it.
As long as I get the popcorn, the giant KFC 90s chicken bucket. If it's one, it's one.
It's one.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, I understand that because I'm an addict and don't know how many times I've been like, I'm going to have one Dr. Pepper a day. And I'm like, well, but the one I buy in the morning from the place I get my drinks in the morning for $1, that doesn't count because it's not technically the can of Dr. Pepper that I planned out for the day. So 1,000% I understand
Yeah, no,
that.
I definitely have those same problems because sometimes like I'll have food that I know isn't good for me, but it won't have hit the same because I was like distracted or it's not quite what I wanted, and that excuses it. Where because like I feel like our family definitely has food problems,
For sure.
but that's because our food for us was always used as sad eat, happy eat.
The only day you don't
Celebrate
go out to eat
and
and sell.
eat.
The only time you don't eat is when if you had an okay day. If
Yeah,
you're
that's
sad,
pretty
you
much
eat.
it.
If you're happy, you eat.
Yeah, every emotion you eat for it and you were fed for it.
Yeah.
And so food is super, like I remember we went to, so do you remember when I was a teenager, I like went and asked for an application from like Bath and Body Works one day at the mall with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
And they said you have to be 18. And I was like horrified. And I don't know why I took it so personally, but I was like about to cry. And we went to a Mexican restaurant after that.
Yep.
And this is where I knew I had a problem because they brought the setup, right?
Yep.
And the second I ate a chip, I felt better.
Yeah.
And I felt like I wasn't going to cry anymore. And I was like, oh, well, that's a fucking problem.
See, this is why I don't think gastric bypass or the
It wouldn't work for
GLP-1s
me.
would not work for me.
No, because I don't eat ever because I'm hungry.
No, I am very privileged to have probably never been legitimately hungry in my life.
Unless I've made myself hungry.
Yeah, which I would never do. I've never
Yeah.
done that.
That's not true. Because I remember when I was like, because there's an 8-year age gap.
Yeah.
So I remember you having diet pills in the house.
Oh yeah, I had diet pills. That's because my ex-husband thought I was fat. That's
Yeah.
different. I was not hungry though. I was just low self-esteem.
Yeah, that guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But anyways,
he's gone
so-
now. But no, this is why they wouldn't work.
No, they wouldn't work because my eating is not compelled by
I'm
hunger.
an emotional eater.
I'm an emotional eater. I'm a it's time to eat eater.
I'm a bored eater.
bored.
Like I feel like I
Yeah.
could have gastric bypass and be like, I bet I could fit this pint of ice cream.
The only time I don't eat is when I have like an ADHD like
Yeah.
burst where
Yeah.
I'm like tearing apart closets and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then it's like 4:00 and I'm like, I have not eaten today.
I think that's why when we go to Disney, I feel better because I eat less because there's more to do.
You're distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah.
completely distracted.
And I don't eat in front of people. So
You eat in
like
front of
at our
me?
last funeral that we had,
oh, I don't eat like in front of a big crowd. No.
well, like even when we went back and we had our aunts
Oh, don't get me
and our
started.
cousins. Yeah, but I didn't eat then because I was like, I'm not comfortable eating the way I want to eat.
I didn't eat either. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Because I thought everyone was gonna leave.
yeah,
But that's trauma for another day.
But I think Amy trying to get a large soda, I'm like, girl, same. Because I get it. Because in her head, she's like, oh, 1 can of soda. Okay, so I'm going to drink 1 can of soda a day, which means that this one styrofoam extra large drink with no ice does not count.
But they're already ahead because they drink diet sodas and diet sodas are 0.
Diet sodas are nasty.
So calorically though, they're fine.
That's what I don't get. I feel like
It's
the
not
soda
the
thing
sodas.
is no, and I thought that was weird that the dietitian was like, well, but it's still bad. It's like, but it's not.
But it's not because if you were drinking 8 to 10 like it's probably not good for you. But
For
if you
sure
were
not,
drinking
yeah.
8 to 10 cans a day, it's still 0 calories,
Yeah.
right? So if you're not eating and instead drinking. Because sometimes if I drink a Dr. Pepper, I'll get full and I won't want to eat. Because the bubbles make my stomach. Because, like, I'm not used to drinking it as much as you are.
Yeah, same.
Same, girl. No. But, like,
I wish.
she's still doing fine. She just needs to not have diet soda after her bypass.
Yes. Which I would not do.
Which maybe that's more what they're saying, like, you need to wean.
Yeah, because maybe it's like you don't want to go cold. I mean, because think about the times that, and I've never quit, clearly, so I don't know. But the times you've quit, you have called, like, I'm having headaches. I don't
now
feel
that I'm
good.
older. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I could quit cold turkey, no problem. But now that I'm older, I get headaches. I get mood swings. I am crippled.
Hence the way I don't quit.
Yeah, it's worth it, though, because, like, I always know when I'm done because Dr. Pepper will start tasting way too sweet. And it'll feel more like I'm forcing myself to drink it rather than I'm enjoying the experience. Because, you know, like when you first start drinking it again.
It's so good.
It burns so good.
Oh, my God. The feel of a can.
See, I'm not a can person. I'm a bottle person because I think that sometimes the taste of a can is different.
Oh, it's so different.
And I don't like the taste of a can. I like the taste of a 20 ounce.
See, I like the taste of a can. I would have bought cans for this, but you bought bottles.
Well, I bought them because I'm clearly still addicted right now, and I didn't want her to take them home.
I offered to buy them, and she was
like,
I
said,
no,
I'll get them. That way you can't take them with you when you go.
And that way she can blame me for
and I can
drinking.
be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Summer bought all these Dr. Peppers I have to
be
drink.
fair, I still have cans at the house because I do not run out.
You don't go without. Yeah.
No.
So they go get some souvenirs. And while we're driving, the argument from the dietitian continues.
Yeah.
With Tammy saying, like, I already knew all of this and I tried to tell you. You just didn't believe me.
Yeah.
And then Amy's like, why the hell ain't you skinny? Which I thought was a great comeback.
Yeah.
Because like we've talked about, it's insane to act like I know everything and you're to blame for my size.
Yeah. I feel like this is what our dad's dealing with right now with grandma.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But it's just like Tammy proceeds to tell Amy that she was losing weight until she got to Amy's house. And now every time I ask you to get me something to eat, you get mad at me. And it's just like, but okay, so if I'm making dinner.
Yeah.
And then you're asking me to make you something else. Because, like, not to say that I know what their financial situation was at this time, but they could have had food stamps. They could have.
I'm assuming because Amy's on probably disability.
Most likely. Yeah. And probably Tammy too.
Yeah.
So there's a finite amount of money. And if you're asking me, because you also have to think that Amy also hurts.
Yeah.
Like, Tammy might not understand that Amy is in pain, but Amy hurts too. Like, I don't weigh 400 pounds.
No.
And the zoo yesterday rocked my world, and my butt hurts to this day too. Like, because it was 6 miles.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was like a Disney day that I was not prepared for, which clearly means before we go next year, I have to train.
Yeah, we got to get trained.
Because, like, my goodness, it hurt. But, like, Amy hurts. Her back hurts.
Yeah.
Her legs hurt. Like, her shoulders might even hurt. I don't even know.
She's making gorilla noises every night with Michael. So she's, like, hurting.
She hurts. And so if I was up making you food and then you were like, I don't want that food.
I want pizza. Go get me a pizza.
But you know that Tammy is not asking for a salad.
No, it's not like, hey, I don't really want the lasagna with bacon.
I want a chicken breast.
Can you just boil a chicken breast and some broccoli for me?
Yeah, it's not that. It's like, hey, I don't want the lasagna. I want a fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah, it's like, well, that sucks.
Well, that sucks to suck because I'm the one who made dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Amy, but like, Amy says that she would get angry because Tammy was expecting her to make the requested meal after she already made food. And then they start arguing about the walker.
Which, yeah, I think this is, yeah.
Yeah, and then Tammy starts, like, growling.
Yeah.
Like, she literally, because they're arguing about the walker, and Amy's like, you don't have to rely on it 24/7. You can walk without the walker. And then Tammy's, like, literally growling, like, I'm trying.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know why we're pushing the walker so much, because if you will get up with the walker, then get up.
Yeah.
Get up. That's fine.
I think Amy's just trying to come back with something.
Well, also, we don't know what the situation is because it's entirely possible that before this film crew showed up, she wasn't using a walker.
Yeah.
And now she's using
Now
one.
it's
And
a
it's
crutch.
like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then Amy keeps asking, like, have you ever even tried without it? And then Tammy's like yelling, like, what the fuck do you think I've been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a lot. And then, like, also this scene it cracks me up because she's in the back seat with these terrible, like, horrible for her face sunglasses.
Yeah, they're not right at all.
Just like, no offense, she's lost weight now, I'm proud of you, girl, but at this time she looked ridiculous.
Yeah, she looked like the frog, like with the, like, there's no, it's just round.
It's round, like the brother from Weird Science.
Yes, Chet.
Yeah, and I have to take it seriously.
Yeah.
That you're angry at me wearing those sunglasses with that haircut.
Yeah.
No.
Why you're driving, why my husband's driving you around.
My husband's driving you around.
Yeah, and going to push you back to the room.
Yeah, no. But then they literally get to the place for souvenirs and they leave Tammy in the car. And then this kind of makes me a little bit sad. They leave her in the car and that cracks me up. But then she just starts talking to God.
No, like I had that too. Like, who is she talking to?
She starts talking about, like, am I supposed to fix a can of beans for a snack? Why doesn't my family love me more?
Yeah, it's a lot of, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and, like, literally, girly pop, your sister, who is a newlywed, has allowed you to move in with her and her husband. She is taking care of you. They just drove you 8 hours to Atlanta. Yeah. How can she possibly love you more?
Yeah.
How?
I feel like the problem is that Tammy has been too loved by Amy. Because if Amy was meaner or didn't, I mean, I don't know, and maybe she doesn't, but it's like, no, I'm not making you lasagna because you can eat the grilled chicken breast that we are having.
And if you want lasagna, get up and make it yourself.
And go make your lasagna.
Yeah, but it's not in the house.
But also clean the house.
Yeah, like, I don't get it. It's like she wants them to have empathy for her and her situation, but she has absolutely zero empathy or acknowledgement that they're doing anything for her.
I think it would go a long way if Tammy would just say thank you.
Facts.
Because this whole scene with her freaking out and yelling in the car without anybody there was like, you look crazy right now.
You look insane.
Like, you just look like, did they leave the van on? Because Atlanta's hot. And when did they go?
Hot.
In May? Yeah, so it would have been hot.
It would have been smuggy.
So the car is on, probably.
Yeah.
And she is just sitting there having a temper tantrum like a 4-year-old in the van about, well, you don't take care of me. Which, I mean, we've all done the shower scenes. You know, when you're in your shower and you're like, I should have said that. That would have made her, like, shut her face. Like, we've all done
like
that.
I always say it to you that I wish that I was more like Meg Ryan from You've Got Mail, because I have the same thing where I wish I could be mean to people and have quips, but then I also don't want to be a mean person.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want
to
to
But you have
do
those
that.
moments like where you're like, I should have said this, I should have said that. Your fake scenarios.
Yeah. But
and I think that's what she's doing.
Out loud while we're
on
recording
camera.
it. And your sister's not even there.
Your sister's not there. And I also think this is another moment where she's just jealous that Amy is going souvenir shop, which honestly, I know that people go to Atlanta on vacation.
Yeah.
But we go see our brother, and I've never once thought about getting a souvenir in Atlanta.
I don't have anything from Atlanta.
You don't have anything from the zoo? We probably do.
I do. I think I have a magnet from the zoo because that was the first time I saw.
I didn't even know there were souvenir shops.
I didn't either.
That's crazy to me.
But I think I also am sad. This is another gripe I have about TLC. I would have loved to see Amy's point of view after this, and we don't.
No, we don't get to hear what she and Michael are talking about
No,
inside.
and it's like, we follow these people to buffets and everything. Why are we not with Amy and Michael? It's like, did Amy cry? Did Michael comfort her? Was it just, we need to buy these shirts and we need to go home because she's going to freak out?
Because knowing, not that I know Amy, but I feel like she probably was like, well, we can't leave her by herself for long.
No, so it was a rush
So we need
job.
to, like, figure out what we're getting, and then we need to go back out there. I don't know. I can't imagine.
That is 100% a little sister move. Because if you were throwing a fit like that, I would leave you. I'd be like, do you want to play golf now?
You would not.
Yeah, if you were doing that, I would.
You love me so much, it's not even funny.
Yeah, but I would come back
You're
and be like,
obsessed.
Hey, we have a reservation next door for the restaurant. Are you done being a baby, or are you going to go eat with us? It's like, I'm not getting out of the van. I'd be like, phew. Like, I know spoilers, but, like, I would just leave you in the van. I'd be like, that's fine. We made reservations. We may go see a movie now. Do you need a pillow? because you're now living in the van.
You now live here.
Because
But yeah.
I'm not letting you ruin my day with your bad attitude.
Yeah, I don't know how Amy puts up with it, and I think that
She's
at
so
least this
sweet.
season she's like deserves saint status because
Oh yeah, no,
I would not be talking to you if you treated me like this.
no. We have a very different relationship.
Yeah, but we also are very close.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just can't imagine taking this level of abuse.
I don't think anybody should.
No.
And that's what makes me so mad because it's like Amy should not have to deal with this from her sister.
No. Or anyone.
No. And I mean,
And
yeah.
honestly, I know it's a problem. It's an addiction. When you watch like Intervention or 600
Yeah.
Pound Life, when they get to this size, there's like this level of codependency. They're willing
Yeah.
to do anything to get their fix. It's not their fault. They have to rationalize all of these things, and it's always someone else's fault.
So randomly, just this popped in my head. Do you think maybe the reason Tammy is so angry right now is because she's hangry? Because this was the first meal after the dietitian, so it was like you get 8 grilled nuggets and a fruit cup.
Because think about like how your stomach is supposed to be the size of your fist, and then hers is probably stretched out to the size of a football, if not bigger.
Yeah.
So 8 grilled nuggets is not going to fill your stomach. You are going to be hungry, and adjusting to hunger is rough.
Yeah, so maybe that's part of this whole. Well, I'm not doing that with you. I'm not. I'm done. Maybe it's just hangry because I feel like I don't like the way they splice things together. Like I would love to get raw footage and see them singing in the car to music. I would love to see all of it because I feel like it seems like something had to participate. Like, say that word, precipitate.
Precipitate?
Is that the right word?
Precipitate?
Precipitate.
Okay.
I said participate.
It's fine.
Ugh. It had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we both had our good diet meal. Like, we're doing really good. We got our sodas, which we shouldn't have got. So what happened to go, well, you're the one doing this to me?
Well, I think the problem is that Tammy started doing like, well, I already knew everything the dietitian said. So I already knew everything, and I'm flawless because I knew how to do this. But there's a difference between knowing how to do something and physically doing it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like,
And I understand why Amy got annoyed because it's like, okay, then why are you fat?
yeah.
Why aren't you skinny if
Yeah.
you are perfect and you know how to do it?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah.
And I agree with her, but it was actually a really good episode.
Except for the ending. I feel like
I loved the ending.
leaving Tammy whining in a van was like, I hate pity parties.
And next
I
week we're
am-
going to pick up right in the van.
And I pity party a lot, but I do hate other people's pity parties. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
See, these are the moments I live for on this show. Like, I love the drama. That's why right now in October 2025, I'm so over Sister Wives because I want the fights.
yeah.
I want the fighting. I want the hatred. I want the
We need
arguing.
another
And right
wife for
now,
Cody.
I'm bored out of my mind with Sister Wives. There's nothing happening.
You could stop watching.
But it's
That's
20 seasons of my investment.
Yeah, you're a completionist.
I'm a completionist, and I have to watch it with my eyes glazing over. Because, like, oh, David, oh, Christine. I just hate it. I hate Cody and Robin pretending like they're happy. I hate David existing. I don't know. I don't
being
mind
there.
him. But, like, Christine being a child with her marriage is annoying. I love
Yeah.
Janelle. And honestly, I like Mary. But
Yeah.
we're not talking about Sister Wives.
That's
Anyway,
another podcast.
that's
if
another
this-
podcast that we might do one day.
I've never done Sister Wives either. I've never
Summer
watched.
has never watched
No,
a single
I am
episode
not.
of Sister Wives.
I do not do reality TV very often. I did do 90 Day Fiance. I love
you did
90
Toe,
Day.
right?
Huh?
Did you do Toe the other way?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did some of them,
Yeah.
like
I
Smee
love 90 Day.
and Jenny.
That's the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. Most of them I hate. But no, I'm not a big drama person.
Oh, see, I don't have drama in my actual life. So all my drama comes from reality TV. All of it. And I'm obsessed with it. Kyle always asks me why I watch it because he's like, why do you watch stuff that makes you mad? And I'm like, I don't know. but I live for it.
Because my life is perfect and I know what's happening.
I love complaining about people.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch other people and complain about them.
We literally did this all through Disney. We just talked about Pounders.
We just talked about Pounders. But anyway, so next time we're going to do season 1, episode 3, Breaking Point. Amy and Tammy eagerly begin their weight loss journey. Sticking to their diets is a matter of life and death, but proves to be a real struggle. The pressure to reach their goals accumulates in a huge fight that threatens their diets and their relationship.
That word is culminates.
Oh, it's culminates? Cumulates?
Culminates?
It is culminates.
Yeah.
All right. I can't read.
Okay.
I can't read, apparently.
Not cumulates. And I'm the one.
On that note,
I'm the one with dyslexia, but you put that M ahead of the L.
Culminates. Yeah, cumulates. Cumulates?
Culminates.
They
did it again.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Seasoned sisters, they're not quite a thing.